That was late.
That's pretty good.
He joined in?
Yeah, he did.
He did, but it was like
Pretty
a
good.
crescendo kind of musician thing.
We have a
Yeah,
guest.
yeah.
We have a guest. It's
We have a
Rami.
guest.
Rami Time.
Yeah.
It's his
Rami
time
time.
to be Rami.
Hey guys, I'm Rami Time. Glad to be on the podcast. Thanks for having me.
How we
Hey,
doing,
man, no problem.
Merry
You're on the
Christmas.
podcast. Good times are ahead of us today on the podcast.
Towards the
today,
future.
ahead of us.
Rami,
Welcome.
tell us a little bit about your channel.
Well, I do a lot of short films, a lot of skits, a lot of
Got a variety channel.
variety channel.
Sweet.
I'll talk about your channel.
Yeah.
My channel's the future.
How long you been doing yours?
Since like 2009, ideally.
Okay.
So about 6 years?
It's a year ahead of me.
5 years, 7 years?
What got you into it? You just decided to do it.
It was the early days of YouTube. I've always been like a filmmaker since I was like 6 probably, so yeah, made a channel,
Nice.
make videos.
Yeah,
They get better every time.
we've all known Rami for a while now.
Sure. Yeah.
And we all kind of
We've
have
referenced him
We all have a
before,
lot of things in common,
sure.
so it made sense.
He is the guy that said Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 was a good game.
I was just trying to get other people to get it because I was stupid
You
enough
wanted
to
us
get
to
it
waste
myself.
our money! You
Yeah.
fool!
There was
See, I'll never trust you
nothing
again.
that was gonna get me to buy that. So
I get
worst.
like major buyer's regret.
That timer's
or, like,
not counting.
buyer's guilt or whatever. Like when you spend money on stuff, like it's gotta be good.
It was like I played it. I tried to like get good at it, but
I
so
told
many things are
everyone
stripped down.
I was
Yeah.
the prophet. I said this game's gonna be a piece of shit.
Combo system was redonkulous. That new slam
that a
button
word?
with the triangle.
I hope this isn't
Redonkulous?
picking up.
What?
I hope my chair creaks aren't picking up.
It
Sorry,
might.
go ahead.
If so, whatever.
Tony Hawk 5 sucks.
How would you compare it
I've
to
never played
Tony
that
Hawk
one.
Ride?
Ooh.
That's a tough comparison, but I'd say it's about equal.
Oh, so it doesn't even like
So-
you can't even jump.
So the question is
No.
Tony Hawk Ride the measuring stick for quality here?
I think the actual
It's a
board
measuring
is.
stick for badness,
Ooh.
I think.
Ride is the worst periphery ever invented because it didn't work.
Was that on the Wii? Was that a Wii?
No,
thing?
that was on 360 and PS3.
Oh.
It was a separate device that you would use as a controller.
It was
You'd
on the
stand
Wii,
on
too.
it. Might have been on
Yeah,
the Wii as
I
well.
remember
I've seen
that.
it. It's
That's-
it was like minute. It wasn't quite the size of a skateboard.
It's one of those things that looks cool, like in electronic stores on the show floor.
Sure.
But when you take
didn't
it home,
sell.
you're like, this is a pain in my ass.
You do it like 1 or 2 times and then you sell it.
Which was my whole problem with the Wii, because it's just a pain in the ass. I just want to sit down and play a video game. I don't want to
Yeah.
be dancing around the room and running around.
Well, I
and
mein, there
waving
are
shit.
games where you don't have to do that.
I know,
Like
I'm just
Galaxy is like, it's fine.
I know, I'm just saying.
We Fit though is actually it's pretty fun. I enjoy We Fit. I'll say it. We Fit pretty okay.
We
Enjoy.
fit.
Makes you
I've-
hot, as I learned from Mega 64.
Absolutely. That's an old one.
You know what
It
that,
is,
you know
but
what
it's
that
a
did? That
classic.
got old people into video games for a little bit, and that's kind of
Sure.
cool.
Yeah, my dad bought one.
Everybody's grandparents got
that's
one.
exactly what happened. My
Yeah.
dad bought one, and we used it. My stepmom was really good at the We Fit game where the balls go in the board that you control with your feet, and then you go down and you lose points if you have a ball
it a-
go over the edge, and it's a weird
Wii
thing.
game?
Yep, We
Okay.
Fit mini
wow.
game.
Oh, Wii U fit.
No,
No, just
Oh,
Wii Fit.
Okay, I thought you had
Wii.
I thought you had a U in there.
no.
There
Wii
is
Fit.
a Wii Fit U, I think.
Will you
Uh,
fit?
probably.
We Fit you.
I haven't
We
played
fit
it.
you or Wii U fit?
I don't care.
Will you fit?
Will we fit you?
We Fit you.
it-
Will fit you.
It's a tailor. I'm sure it exists.
Of course.
If Wii Music can exist, that exists.
course.
Sure, absolutely.
I miss that game. Wii Music. You ever play Wii Music?
No, I've seen it.
play it.
but
That
I've
was a
never played it.
disaster.
I never had it.
I don't think you've ever heard of that.
Wii Music, the most famous E3 failure of them all.
I don't
Well,
even pay attention to E3 really.
That was years ago.
I
but it
don't
was,
either.
Publishers are pulling out of E3.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
Kind of something that's kind of developing in the gaming world right now. Is E3 is, I don't know if it's on its way out, but it's definitely like on its way down.
I think what it is, I mean, they're still doing E3. It's just they're not doing it at E3 because EA is still having a press conference just in Paris. But the thing is, I think right now you exist in a world where they want year-round announcements.
Yeah.
You do it at E3, you're less likely to be noticed. And it's just you get more time if you pick like the PSX.
I mean, there was always going to be the pageantry of E3, right? You know, it's like the Super Bowl sort of.
Sure.
But
yeah.
it's never. I mean, it is becoming like less of a.
But this year was
deal.
insane. This year was insane. It was probably one of the
was a
best.
good one. It was a good one.
the best E3 I ever watched.
It was the best one.
It
I
was-
watched.
Better ones.
The Nintendo World Championship was
Sony's,
like really great.
You got
I
the
enjoyed
World
that.
Championship.
I was super hyped for that.
I'm
It was
referring
awesome.
to Sony specifically as a press conference.
Sony had a good conference.
It wasn't a good conference. They announced 3 fucking games that we all thought would never happen in a million years.
Shenmue 3.
They made dreams
made
come
me
true that
happy.
night.
They
That
did.
was an amazing fucking press conference. The best one I've ever seen.
That's a good one.
Like, I can't think of one comparable.
I can't either.
Ukulele
I mean,
was
good.
before that, right? Yeah, it
That's
was
not
before
even
that.
E3. That's Kickstarter.
Well, yeah, but
Did they announce that on E3?
well, Shenmue was
No.
Kickstarter, wasn't it?
Shenmue is, but they happen to announce it at the E3.
Did they not announce
Well, it's because they had a deal
not
with
Banjo
Sony.
Kazooie, but what is it?
Ukulele.
Ukulele.
I'm
Did
thinking-
they
I
announce
guess
that on
not.
E3?
No.
Oh,
guess
They
not,
just
yeah.
announced it on Kickstarter and said,
Yeah, but I
"Help
was
us out."
saying, was that before that E3? It was, wasn't it?
It wasn't at
chronologically.
E3. I know that.
Well, it wasn't there, but
I don't know if it was before or after, but
I think it was before.
I think it was after to be contradictory.
You're gonna lose, just like that other bet.
No, that bet's I'm gonna win that.
Final Fantasy's never coming out. Was that the bet?
Yeah, well,
couldn't
no, it's
remember.
not coming out this year.
This year.
That's the
okay.
bet.
One. Yeah, and I'm gonna win because it's coming out this year.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see.
I don't know, man.
You know what might
Stir the
happen?
pot.
Easy
They
money.
might put out like a beta or something, maybe.
That wouldn't.
But that would be the most.
You know what? I will. That doesn't count. It's got to be a full release, and I guarantee it. It's
Okay.
coming. It's coming.
You think it'll be
He
the full
provided
release,
wiggle room,
though?
and he rejected.
Absolutely.
These are the terms.
Oh,
It's this year. Final Fantasy 15 comes out this year.
no.
Oh boy.
I mean, we'll find out. I mean, I just don't.
When I win, we're gonna make the entire episode about it, and it's just gonna be a montage of me rolling around in the money naked.
I'm gonna hand you $100 and say, "I'm a little boy," or what was it? What did we
I'm a
agree?
baby boy.
I'm a baby boy.
Yeah.
Here's your $100.
Or no, I'm a little baby boy.
That's what it was.
I
Yeah,
am
that
so
was the
confident
terms of the
on
bet.
that
As if he loses, he had to say, "I'm a little baby boy," as he hands Eric his money. I'm a little baby boy.
Wait, do I have a similar thing?
No, you do the same thing.
I do the exact
Yeah,
same
When you
thing.
lose
yeah.
this bet, you'll actually
I'm
be
a little
doing it.
baby boy.
I didn't know if it was a specific other
It'll
thing
be-
I had.
yeah,
but
it would-
okay.
It was.
I'm a little baby boy.
I'll probably ask you to
It
get
is
on
recording. It is recording. Good.
Okay.
Oh, that would have made me sad.
Yeah, I know.
That would have been
Hello, welcome to Memory.
I'm always
Lane.
one to second guess myself, so check just to give myself that ease of mind.
Yes.
Yo, Rami,
Good.
you think Final Fantasy 15 is coming out this year? You know it is.
No
You're,
way.
you're
Oh,
all
shit.
insane.
No way. They're gonna delay it.
It's not happening.
Looks
You know-
like Rami's not a little
They
baby
waited
boy.
11 years to even
We're all
give a
men-
year.
we're
You
men.
think
Oh,
they're
we're men
gonna
here.
fucking push it any farther?
For sure.
It's just gonna piss off so many
baby
people. They
boys.
can't do it.
Exactly.
They
No
cannot
babies
do it.
in this room
It's coming out
except
this
Eric,
year.
the baby boy.
You're gonna
This
buy
is
it
the baby
either
boy
way.
episode.
I'm gonna get it for free one of those
Bruce,
ways, because he'd give me the money to pay for it.
Well, you know what? That's a fun thing to think, but it's called wrong.
Man, I'm gonna take your money. I'm gonna put it towards the collector's edition, whatever it is.
Ridiculous.
Be realistic.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this for the past
And no
3
man's-
episodes.
This is the episode
This
he
keeps
gets to
coming
be
up.
on.
Yeah.
It is.
Anyway, Rami, what have you been playing lately?
Yes.
A lot of Metal Gear Solid, Fallout.
You've
4
never really stopped
occasionally.
playing Metal Gear Solid 5.
I
did
never
you?
stopped playing
What's
that game.
what's taking you up the most? Are you building on Mother Base? Or are you in the multiplayer? Or are you doing a little bit of everything? What do you?
It's more of a casual, like, online match. I
Hop in, hop
honestly
out.
haven't had a lot of time.
So
lately
like
for
a,
games.
like a shooter generally. Like if you were a Call of Duty player, it just a couple matches and then I'm.
No, man, I'll just literally run through, like, steal their shit, like, folding a few guys, and then get out.
Yeah.
I like that. Doing
bit
that
of
smoothly
ownage.
is like so satisfying when you get it. It's like, whoa, that was cool.
Yeah.
I barely remember that just then. It's nice.
Maxie.
Yep.
What have you been playing?
Oh man, I've been playing Super Meat Boy still. I've just been trying to get trophies and stuff and unlocking characters. Turns out if you get, I think, 40 bandages,
Yeah.
you get 8-bit Meat Boy.
Does Sam know that I added her on PSN? Does she know?
I think so. I think I told you. Did I tell you? Did I not tell you?
I sent you a message with it. I said it's me, so you should know it's me.
Oh, you know what? Well, you weren't at my house that night, so that's why. Because your PS4 was at my house.
Somebody
Yeah.
friend me over there.
That was funny
Absolutely,
because I
I
actually
will.
typed
I'll do
This
it.
is for you, internet.
Well, like,
joke. I didn't say it's John. I said it's
I was
me.
like, let's make sure she knows it's him. And then, so he's like, okay. So in the description, it says, it's me. No further clarification with the
You
description.
should have wrote "It is I," and then she would know.
oh, see, that's dumb.
That's
That doesn't
more
even- no.
specific.
She wouldn't
Or,
know.
here I am, maybe?
I
Here I am.
The day has come.
welcome
You're
to
now
me,
friends with me.
howdy partner.
This guy.
So you got.
I'm here now.
So what game you been getting trophies in? Uncharted?
Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy. Been collecting some bandages. Go on.
I got one. I went back and got all the trophies for the original Jack and Daxter for like
Yes.
remastered on the PS3.
You
I have
platinum?
it. I'm borrowing it
Yeah,
from
got the
John.
platinum. Got the platinum after like
I am borrowing that
10
from John
years
now.
from the original.
I'm having trouble with the original Jack and Daxter. It's hard.
It is.
They're not easy games.
I can never find any of these orbs, and if it's up on this high place, I can never know where to jump to get
See,
to it. It's
2
like-
is so different from
so
1. It'll be an entirely different experience.
3 is my favorite one. I'm familiar with 3.
3 is the best one.
3 is awesome.
By
The
far.
cars are awesome, and like it's.
You ever
perfect.
played Jack X?
No.
You should play
I
it.
have that game.
It was
Let's play that
okay.
later.
It was half decent.
It's a
I'd
racing
like
game.
to try
It's
it.
a kart racer that's actually with a
a
story
little-
mode.
it's kind of
and a
an edgy
single
kart
player,
racer,
and it's
too.
really good.
Yeah. It's
Does
like,
it control anything like the cars in 3?
Yeah,
I don't- I couldn't
it's a
tell you.
derivative of it.
Okay, it's probably a little more arcadey,
Yeah.
right?
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
And they have,
It would
like,
have to be.
more precise features that are streamlined for the just.
I mean, you
constant
remember
driving.
Naughty
Yeah,
Dog
sure.
also
Yeah,
made
that's
Crash Team Racing, which is why I think after Uncharted
is
we're going to
also
get
a great-
Uncharted Racing. And
I
Last
would
of
love
Us
that.
Racing.
The only thing is you'd only have like 6 racers because there's like 6 characters in Uncharted.
Yeah.
Well, then you add
much.
in the Last of Us characters. You just make
Uncharted
Naughty
Racing.
Dog.
They just made a Naughty Dog racing game with everybody.
That's not that many characters.
That'd be neat.
Well, you got
It's
all
not-
the Crash characters. Well, you might not be able to get.
Ellie
those
could
'cause
ride a
Activision
deer.
has
You
those.
can't. So that's 2
But
series.
you'll have the Jack and Daxter characters.
Yeah.
The Uncharted characters. That'd be enough for a good.
You had that in that Smash Bros. Ripoff, though. Whatever it was called.
Sort of.
PlayStation All
What a
Stars.
missed opportunity that goddamn.
That
game.
is my game of the year.
I was so excited for that game,
It's terrible.
and I don't care that it's a Smash Brothers ripoff. I care that it's a bad Smash Brothers.
Well, here's
ripoff.
the
Yeah,
thing.
it's worse than Smash Brothers. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Who designed it to have health bars? That was the dumbest mistake. Because
And you can only kill people when you do. Your
it's only
special.
attacking, no defense.
Yeah,
You can't like kill someone.
how can
normally.
you not knock someone off the platform? That's so.
Because you can
dumb.
grab people.
Yeah, but that's you can grab
Throw them
people.
where? Somewhere where they'll just be fine.
See, my thing is, if you're gonna
It's
rip
just like, I
something
hate it.
off, I'm not
It's the
immediately
worst.
turned off if you're gonna rip something off. But you have to either add something new or do it better. And they didn't do
Absolutely,
either.
yeah.
Of the, I mean, they added new stuff, but it was bad new stuff.
There's nothing wrong with building on something good. I mean, that's
Yeah,
fine. You know,
Sonic
yeah.
Racing, I would argue,
get
is better
inspired
than
and-
Mario Kart.
I mean, I
Because
could see it. I don't agree completely,
it's a
but they're
good
very,
rip-off.
very close in my
I
mind.
do
Yeah.
agree, but
You can at least play them and not be like,
Like,
"Oh, this is a
like-
shitty ripoff." Because
Like, I
it's
just
actually a good game.
love Mario Kart controls. Like, I love them. They're like butter. It's like ooh.
I kind of feel like the Sonic Racing
streamlined.
is like the next gen
They're good.
Diddy Kong Racing.
The drifting
So
is
it's
like
great.
perfect. They're very smooth. I never really mess it up on drift.
I haven't played enough Diddy Kong Racing.
Well, I
Diddy
just
Kong's
mean
good.
different vehicle types
It's harder,
while you're
though.
racing.
It's probably
I've
one of the
played it
harder
once or
games to play.
twice. I'd like to get better at it. I don't
It's
think
really
I have.
great.
Well, you have the Japanese.
I have the
You can
English
play
and the
it-
Japanese.
You can now play it in a language that you don't understand.
That's true.
And hopefully learn how to race in Japanese.
Japanese.
Absolutely.
Do they sit in the other seat?
I hope so.
Ohio.
Oh, that would be weird because they sit on the left seat here. I don't understand comedy.
Sayonara. It's Japanese.
Psychonauts?
Yeah, I believe it is.
It's Japanese language. I know it.
Japan?
Yeah. I wish I knew any language that's not English. It's a downside of being American. So,
We're taught English, and most of us don't even really know that well.
To be fair, I'm learning Swedish right now, so I'm
yeah?
in the process.
Say hello. I'm a Swedish man.
No,
Duolingo.
I'm not that far.
Oh,
What are you using?
you're very early.
I'm
early stages.
I'm learning plate. That's
Plate?
where I'm at.
Why are you starting with plate?
Because that's what the software starts with. Thank you, Rosetta Stone.
That's a weird place to start in a language.
I didn't fucking...
Where should we start? With greetings or introducing yourself? No, let's start with things you find in a kitchen.
Plate.
Yep. Plates.
Bunghole.
plates, cups,
You know, these are the
bowl.
words.
Yeah. Okay.
Turns out the magazine in Swedish is not magazine. I don't remember what
If
it
I
is.
end up at a dinner party with Swedish
You'll be
people, I'll call you.
fucked. They all speak English.
I'll have you have a little earpiece. In
As
my
somebody
ear.
who has been
Tell me
in
what to
Sweden,
say.
I can tell you everyone speaks English. They just don't want to.
All right. Well, that's what saves Americans, because most other
like
countries
Quebec.
speak a little bit of English.
Yeah.
Because most other countries can, know
Sweden
enough
is
English.
just a giant IKEA. That's all it is.
I'm fine
Sure.
with that.
Speaking of which, we
So
went
you
to
can
IKEA.
never go. You can never turn around. Is what you're saying?
No,
You
I
have to
ju-
just
I
go in one
mean,
snaking motion. Your whole the whole.
You go in the snaking motion, you end up staying in random people's homes.
Yeah.
It's IKEA.
That would happen, right? Yeah. Are they? Well, they must be nice homes.
Yeah.
Could be
Cheap,
worse.
good furniture.
America's a
They're
Sam's
sturdy.
Club, so it could
You
be
got to
worse.
build them
That's
yourself,
true.
but they're sturdy.
Or a Walmart, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone's home is a Walmart here, and that's a good way to describe like West Virginian like homes where everyone hoards everything. Everyone's house is
yeah.
like that here. My mom's house, my house is kind
This
of
room
like
right here
that.
has too much shit in it.
And yeah, it's easy to do.
I'm thinking about moving the computer over there. Y'all don't see what I'm talking about.
I absolutely love
that over
moving
there.
furniture and stuff like that around. Do it.
It'll make me feel
Yeah, as long
fresh.
as the audience
Yeah.
wants it. It's
cool.
up to you. It's not.
It's not.
Also,
Cool
if you're doing,
background.
if you have your desk there in that corner, the lighting from that room could give you light on your face for
True
doing
that, I didn't even
videos.
think about that.
Leave
Hey,
that door open and
Johnny,
get good lighting on your
What
face.
have you been playing?
I've been playing.
Yes?
Well, the new Senran game's coming out, so I've been playing a little
wow.
bit of Senran on the
Oh
Vita,
shit!
brushing up on my Senran, and since I got my PS4 controller, I figured out how to make it work with every game on PC. I've been playing Sonic Racing on PC a lot because it's like PC gaming to me has been this thing I just don't do very
It's
often.
just optimal.
But now,
I mean, that's objective. It's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I have a PlayStation TV with like a 30 millisecond delay, which is awesome for a TV like that.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's like built for the PlayStation. I'm playing on a PlayStation 4 with a good frame rate. And
it's
still,
not quite PC.
the delay on my PC is 1 millisecond. My monitor is.
And
You hear they discontinued that? The PlayStation TV?
I thought so.
Well, you got a Sony TV. You didn't actually get a PlayStation TV.
Right, but it has the PlayStation stuff all over it, and
Right,
it says plug a DualShock into this.
It's one of their new high-end Bravias, really, isn't it?
Sure, yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much.
And they
what it
include
is.
PlayStation Now and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
what's
not like
up.
a actual
Sony totally.
Integrating.
Yeah, they totally like redid their whole TV line. They
It's
went through a
cool.
lot of
They
changes.
needed
last year.
to, but it sounds like in the right direction.
Yep.
I like it. I like
They
the
do the
features,
same
but
thing
I
with their
mean,
phones.
I have a PS3 and a PS4, so I wouldn't really need to use it.
They
But
just need to get out of the phone.
it's
market.
neat.
I'm so glad you finally got a PS3.
Yeah, I had
me
needed
happy.
to. I had been missing out on so much really great Sony
You
stuff.
play Ratchet and Clank yet?
I've been playing it a little bit. Yeah.
You like it?
Yes.
The new
I
one?
played.
No, not the new one because it's not out yet.
Oh, there was a demo.
There's a demo, but it's not the full game.
Ooh, I want that.
I'll
I didn't know there was a
check that
demo.
out. I played it a little bit. My friend Kent, when I was younger, had it on PS2. I played it at Kent's house. Ratchet and Clank. That's his favorite game.
They're kind of. I mean, it's a lot like. It'll remind you a lot of Jack and Daxter art
It seemed like
artistically.
a
but-
platform collect things kind of
Yeah,
thing.
but
A little
it
bit
also-
more explodey.
And it has a shooter.
Banjo-Kazooie
It's
is my
a
favorite game.
shooter,
I like
too, though.
collectathons.
That's what I like.
Ratchet's
about it.
very different.
Yeah,
but
cartoony, good
I love that
shooter
series.
integration.
Take that
The
3D
PS3
platformer
ones
world
are
and make it a
amazing,
shooter.
by the way.
cool.
If you ever play the future ones on the PS3, those are like some of the best ones. Like honestly,
Nice.
you know,
Yeah,
All for One sucks. So don't
I kind of liked All for One. I don't know. I see why it's definitely like the least favorite.
Yeah,
and there's
I
a
mean-
tower defense one that I like a lot too, which was such an enormous like misstep for them.
I'm
as
just
a
glad they're
franchise,
making
but
a
it
new
was
Ratchet
good.
and Clank game again.
Yep, it's a reboot.
Is it?
Boyo.
It's just called Ratchet and Clank.
Okay. I will
It's
see
a
those
tie-in with the
events.
movie, though.
Yeah, it's tied with the movie as well. Yeah.
I'm,
Or is the
I'm going to
movie
see
a
the
tie-in
movie.
with that?
Well, the movie's a tie-in with the franchise, but that game is a tie-in with that movie. It's a game based on a movie based on a game.
It's like when they rewrite
I'm
a
fine
book
with that.
based on a movie that was originally based on another book.
I think
Like,
the logic was
This is
they
now a
knew the
shittier
movie
written
was
book than the
coming,
original
and they
book.
said we want to make a movie-based game, but like we could just remake the first game because it's probably a lot easier to do because it's already kind of built in there,
So
and then you can tie
so
it
it
to
is
the
a
movie and get the
straight
quality.
remake of the first game.
I don't think so.
It's not like
I think
a-
there's still changes in there.
It reboots the franchise. I mean, it doesn't acknowledge like the crack in time and like it doesn't acknowge those games. It's not like
It's
the
a
next one.
retelling of the first game's events.
It's
yeah.
just a straight reboot.
I would call it a reboot. Yeah,
It's a reboot.
with a movie tie-on as long.
Although
as
my
well.
understanding is that it's framed in the story as Quark telling the story of what
I
happened.
think so. Yeah.
So it's not like restarting the series. It's just kind of like let's go back and do that again and see it again. Kind of like
like
what Mortal
Quark.
Kombat 8 did, except that was like finished and was like
Mortal
fuck
Kombat
that
8.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't play that.
or the reboot.
That's 9.
Or
Okay,
9.
so
my
I've
bad.
never got into Mortal Kombat. What game should I play to get into it?
X is good.
No,
X,
the
X
one-
and the last one are great.
Get the reboot first, just the one called Mortal Kombat.
Get on
Because
PS3.
the story mode of that is the best one in any fighting game.
Nice.
Yeah,
by
it's a
far.
pretty good
I have one
story
on the
mode.
Saturn, but it's like really hard, and I don't know how to play it. And it's just like I can't. Do
Oh,
this.
you have the old one on your side.
It's a Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat 3 Ultimate. I want to say.
I'll let you borrow mine. It's awesome. It's real tight and fast. It's
You'll
fun.
like it. It's definitely one of the best.
It's finally started to kind of age because I'm like that game looked so good when it came out, and it looked so good for several years. It's just now. I played it recently. It's just now kind of starting to show its
Yeah.
age a little bit. But I mean, for that last generation, it's one of the best looking
I
fighting
feel
games
like
from that
age
generation.
doesn't show up until the next one, and you see it, and you're like, "Oh, this looks so good.
Yeah.
Now I can
I
compare."
remember the
probably
first
about
time I
right.
loaded up
Sounds
Vice
it.
City again. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Except I saw
it's
Uncharted
still
2.
fun though, right?
Yes,
just
absolutely.
like Mortal Kombat. It's still fun.
Absolutely.
You know what
Yeah.
game didn't age though? Fucking, I was looking at Uncharted 2. That game did not age whatsoever. That game is still fucking gorgeous.
Looks great on the PS4. I was playing that
Oh
last
my
night.
Yeah.
gosh, that frame rate and everything. It was that. Was
Have you been playing it? Uncharted?
Yeah, a little bit.
Which
The
one did you
motor.
start with? 2 or the first
2,
one? Okay,
remaster.
good, awesome.
You told me not to do one.
I'm glad.
and so I'm just gonna not do it. And John suggested I just kind of skip it completely. I'll make
That's
my
fine.
decision.
I mean, you
after
get
I do,
there's
I'll do 2 and
nothing
3 and
in
make
one
my
that you
decision.
don't get better in 2.
Well, I feel
would
like
say.
once you beat 2 and 3, you if you
I'll wanna
dropped
do it
it,
if
it
I like
wouldn't
it anyway.
matter.
Sure.
And if you did, then
You're
you
not
do.
Just make a
not gonna
decision
wanna-
later. I don't really care. I'll do
I would say
whatever.
the one on the Vita, Golden Abyss, that's even better than the original
Yeah, Golden Abyss.
Uncharted.
Yeah.
game.
Didn't know there was a Vita one. I'll have to
Yeah,
check
it's
it out.
it's
You're right.
like
It's not by Naughty Dog, so it's a spin-off.
no, it's by
not really.
Sony Bend, who's also a really good
Interesting.
developer though.
Okay,
I think
cool.
they made the Siphon Filter games. From
So it's
that.
called
Yeah,
that's
Uncharted Golden what?
Golden
Golden
Abyss.
Abyss. It's,
Golden Abyss.
It's cheap on PlayStation. Just download it.
Okay.
It's a big ass file,
Yeah.
but actually
Whatever.
it might be cheaper to get the hard copy.
Well, I still
got a
think
pretty okay memory card on
just
Vita.
play
I can do
2 and
Which
3
one did
right
you
now.
get?
They're great.
I think
16.
I want to say either 16 or the 32.
32 is nice. I wouldn't get anything less than the 32 personally. I have
I
the
think
64.
I got the 32. You know what I did? Because I had a $50 GameStop gift card and it ended up being 60 or 70 or something. So I just
That's probably 32 then.
yeah. I think that's what I did.
That's a good one.
That's money.
Yeah, Eric, you were with me, I think.
I
And John,
was.
your friend Thomas checked us out too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thomas is
I remember
awesome.
that day. I like Thomas.
Thomas was alone.
You will never confuse Thomas for someone else.
I was looking through your Steam friends because I was bored. You know, you ever just do that.
He's on
and
there.
I found him in there. Yeah, and I was like looking at the games he plays and stuff. I'm like, oh wow, I wouldn't have expected that. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
His
he
real
had
name-
Civ 5. I think under his
Probably, yeah, he likes that kind of stuff. His real name is Suthachai.
I didn't know that.
I cannot
his,
pronounce that.
Suthachai?
He's from Thailand. His family's from Thailand.
Okay.
I played 2 games. Am I allowed
Cool
to
name.
talk?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, but he just goes by Thomas. I'm like, dude, why?
We got to tell him
Suthachai
that
is
he's
great.
like on the show now.
Suthachai,
That
yeah.
he's special guest. And he's an honorable mention guest.
He's an honorable mention.
We'll
He
bring
doesn't
him
actually
on
he didn't make the cut.
someday.
He doesn't get to be on it.
No, but
For real.
He'll be
talk about
on.
him. I'll
Yes.
talk about him behind his back.
I'm
though.
gonna.
That's true.
I'm gonna
Possibly.
drag him in. I'm just gonna put his head on your
What if he just
body,
walked in
I believe you.
and then it'll work.
There he is. Yeah. I know.
and then somebody clapped? Somebody.
Be great.
audience.
So I beat one game, and then I've been playing another.
Ooh,
I finally finished all the expansions for StarCraft 2. It is done,
wow.
and I'll tell you, that game's fucking great. Holy shit, those expansions are good.
Wow. I just need to get that game then.
They are fantastic. You can get all of it for $60, and that's 90 missions.
I haven't played any of the
wow.
StarCraft
So that's a
games.
lot of
They're good.
game.
You're good?
Because like
I have the original
It's
StarCraft
hardcore.
and Blood War expansion, and that's fun.
You need to play 2.
I love that.
you need to play 2. I
the
feel
first
like it
one.
updates
2.
everything in just the right ways, but it still has everything that's good about the
Is it
original.
like really similar to one?
It
still?
plays like one, but it has a lot more variety than one did.
Cool.
And mostly in terms of like the maps, every single map has a different idea for an objective that's
Cool.
different. Like there's one where the level there'll be fire coming up, lava, and it'll kill anything that it touches. So you got to keep moving your base up and down to pick up resources because the resources are where the
Wow.
fire is.
That's
So
crazy.
like there's every
Wow.
single level has a different
Okay.
idea like that, and
Yeah, I'll
it's
have to check
fucking so good. And the expansions just were better and better.
That's just, I don't know, the way you said that was like very.
amazing.
That's
Pretty
cool.
good, guys.
For whatever reason, that just triggered.
It's,
No, yeah.
it's
Triggered some
pretty
walls.
good.
I
me.
I have like a weird thing with RTSs. I like when there's a diagonal and I'm right clicking to move a character. Those kind of games. I like 'em.
Well, you would like StarCraft 2, and it has an
Yeah.
amazing modding community.
I will say I played the demo of StarCraft 2 like 2 years ago, and I liked that, and I almost bought it. And I think I just didn't have enough money.
Well, again, like
So
you
I should-
can
I should
probably
just get
get the first of them for like $10 or $20, but I know if you get all 3, it's $60. So
Okay.
you know, it's not
I should
bad,
get that then.
and that's a lot of game. And then I've been playing Witcher 3, which is holy shit. That game is better the more I've been playing it, and it's so good. I've started reading the books, so I'm reading the
yeah?
books while I'm playing it.
There's a lot of lore in that. Like
There
you
is.
could make a hobby out of learning that lore.
But you know what's interesting about it is that I really feel this way. If you know nothing about Witcher, you really could just pick up 3 and just enjoy it. Like
what
there's
I've been
not a
told.
lot.
I'm still
holding you
never
back.
gonna do it.
I'm
That's
trying to
too
do that
much.
with 2, and it's pretty hard. I kind of have to
Two is
restart.
harder than 3 was because 2 was
Okay,
more
good.
complicated.
2 is really complicated.
Three-
I
three's
can't play
pretty
it on
simple.
keyboard. I have to do controller because I don't remember anything.
Oh, you got to play it on controller.
I like having like a color, on the Xbox controller associated with things he does. It's so hard to remember with letters. Like,
I'd say Witcher 3 is kind of like Monster Hunter mixed with Red Dead Redemption, but with a really good plot structure. So, like, because every single quest, all the side quests are these really well-written things that are more elaborate than they seem. I don't know. I've never seen an open-world game do quests as good as
Cool.
Witcher.
So what
John
is the point of this episode? The whole subject that I wanted to tackle
Nazis.
was our favorite game soundtracks.
Oh man.
And, you know, the way I feel like maybe the fairest way to look at it is games that you would consider to be retro, maybe the favorite soundtrack in that, and then something from like early 2000s and up. Because
Cool.
they're
Okay,
so different universes.
Yeah.
I would hate to compare Mega Man to God of War soundtrack. That's just not fair. Because like they're both so good, but they kind of exist independently of each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that,
I
that's
think I
kinda
have
how
my
I
two
look at
already.
it.
That's
Like
that's
your favorite
a
retro
hard...
one and your favorite modern one?
Sure.
As far as modern soundtrack for me, I would say Metal Gear Solid, even though that's like my favorite game in every aspect, and I hate to keep saying that, but yeah. Metal Gear Solid, probably modern, and then retro, I would say Sonic the Hedgehog. But
Wow. Okay.
it's just so happy and
yeah,
joyful.
it's
Where
really
does
good.
the modern retro line cross?
Where
would
I
you
draw
say?
it, I mean, you draw it wherever you want, but where I draw it is kind of PS2 and up, early 2000s and up.
What would you?
That's
count?
modern.
Okay, 2000s.
And then like 1999, 2000, that and back, I would say is retro. at
Okay,
this
well then
point.
this is close.
In
as
10 years
hell.
that would change. But
Jet Set Radio Future is the best modern soundtrack.
Okay.
Fucking, you're crazy if
That's
you're laughing at me for
hilarious.
that. That is a damn good soundtrack.
It's a great game.
It is.
He's gonna say
So
Guitar Hero
terrible
3.
when you
We
go
all
back
know
to
it.
It is not
Yeah.
terrible. I've been
Through the
playing.
fire,
it. Have you
yeah.
played Jet Set Radio Future?
Yeah, man, that was my shit back on Xbox One.
The original.
Yeah, that's
Can't
the
say
joke.
Xbox
That's
One.
the joke.
You can't do it.
That's the joke.
You can't do it.
Rami's so dry.
You don't
You
like my
can't.
joke?
He's a dry boy.
No.
Yeah,
Dry
it's not
boy.
hilarious to you?
No.
I'm sorry.
Boy,
It should
dry.
be. Jet Set Radio Future's canceled.
So is that your
Damn
modern
shame.
game?
Yeah, it's my modern, I guess. And then
Fable
my
Legends is
retro
canceled.
is Final Fantasy VII.
News.
I thought you were going to say Undertale.
Shouting.
It's
news.
not retro. And,
Well, it
and,
sort of
and
is.
Oh man.
I
that's
thought
a
we were
good
going
one.
by years.
What would you say Undertale is?
I didn't make my
it's-
list. I felt like Jet Set, out of the two, Jet Set Radio Future, something
I did not
I'll listen
expect
to
that.
far more.
Wow.
That is
All
the
right.
best fucking soundtrack ever. I don't give a shit.
No, I get you.
Sure.
Jet Set Radio. I
to
should
hear it
just say
then.
the series because they're both so fucking good.
Rami, what do you think?
Okay, if I'm going modern, you kind of stole mine. It's Metal Gear Solid for sure.
The first one? As in the first Metal Gear Solid.
Probably 3.
You said
Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
they're very different, so I would say that's a different answer.
Yeah. 3's
But,
really
uh,
cinematic. That's
Yeah.
what I like about
It's
it.
James Bondy. Has like
Yeah.
a James Bond, little dash of James Bond.
For sure, and he kind of like mastered the art of like storytelling, like visually and like physically.
It was,
Sure.
in a lot of ways, that was the pinnacle of the series. A lot of people think that.
it is.
Absolutely.
It's not my favorite one, but I can see how it's like the ultimate conclusion of a lot of things in that.
That was the peak for me, and then it stayed pretty high, but it never reached that again.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
I liked 4 the best.
4
As far
almost
as-
got there. Very
Actually, I don't know.
close.
I go back and forth on the first one and 4.
4 is probably my least
4's so
favorite.
good.
Now 5 is for sure, but 4 would have been.
Well, Portable Ops. Is not. Well,
I
that's
don't.
not
I
canon,
don't even
guess.
count them.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Peace Walker too, but like I
Peace
don't
Walker
even
for
think
sure.
of Peace Walker.
Peace Walker's in top 3. Gameplay
I like Peace
alone.
Walker. You know what? I never beat Peace Walker. I still haven't beat it.
I didn't.
Honestly, in a lot of ways, Peace Walker was better than 5.
Well, that's because it
Yeah.
kind of did this. See, the thing is, I don't like either of those games.
It's
that
an actual
much.
Metal Gear Solid
and they're
game.
closer to
And
that.
Mother Base was like legit.
Yeah. Do you have like a retro soundtrack that you would say exists independently that you like the best?
Retro, if I had to think of like the old fashioned
Yeah,
world.
like anything that you consider to be retro.
Okay, what comes to mind is like some Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle.
Oh damn.
I don't think I've ever played that.
It
Was it
had
on?
the trippiest soundtrack like ever, and
What
it
was it?
still
Was-
comes in my head
I
sometimes.
do not know.
Super Nintendo? What was that on?
Like the original Game Boy.
Oh,
Wow. You know
Obscure.
what? I've heard some older games that just have these really strange soundtracks. I'm like, I think the devs made this and they didn't know anything about music and they just didn't want to hire.
That's what's
You
great
know what I mean?
about
Because
it.
they just had. I
around.
was like, well, we'll just plug in this MIDI information and put it in
Well,
the game.
I still think the weirdest, most interesting
some music.
soundtrack. I'm not saying best, but interesting is Earthbound. Earthbound has a soundtrack that literally nothing else compares to in terms of weirdness and warping. Like you've only heard a fraction. The songs layer in ways that are insane.
The first like major boss fight in that game, the song
they
that plays in
steal
the
all the
background
time.
is straight up like they're stealing Johnny B. Good. But
Like, if you listen to the variety, there's so much different stuff, and some of it is stolen.
All of that happens in that Undertale. Yeah, Undertale. That's the game it is. Undertale.
Yeah, Undertale.
Undertale
Yes.
1.
Sounds like an
Undertale
adventure.
I'm telling you, man, you would like Earthbound if you stuck with it. Because
Okay.
you
Yeah,
liked
I
Undertale,
played-
they're very similar.
I've played some Earthbound.
Yeah, it used to be my favorite game of all time.
If you aren't curious, there's a 1 hour video of Eric and I playing Earthbound on. Is it this channel?
It's a good video. Yeah, it's on
It was
this
this
channel.
channel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's
on
pretty
this
far
channel.
back, but it's on there.
It's there.
Backseat.
I think I'm wearing a red shirt in it, so you can look out for the thumbnail.
Wow, good memory.
I was wearing a Earthbound shirt.
Favorite soundtrack?
Okay. I'll go retro first. Shaking it up. I'll have to go Banjo-Kazooie. I have
knew
to.
it.
I'm predictable.
Well, that's completely understandable though too.
Yeah, my main reason backing that up is that I've never played a game where the music matched the overworld so perfectly. I've never even seen a game coming close to doing that well.
I like how
Spiral
we
Mountain
all,
sounds exactly like it looks, and everything sounds exactly like it looks. It's
I
awesome.
like how we all kind of go to our favorite game corners with these answers.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? Like
a
we
lot
don't
of
have
all
like
the
a
times those are the
game.
reasons for it, that they're my favorite
Soundtrack
game.
makes your game because
That's a huge part
it's
of it.
what gives you the feeling.
Yeah.
Roger Eccles said it was 90%.
That's true,
That's right.
and he's right.
And he's correct.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
what's your like modern?
My modern one. This changed very recently. You might also guess this one. Having
Outlaw
said that,
Volleyball?
Journey.
Ooh, good call.
I got to experience Journey live at MagFest, and I just
Bring you to
now
tears
that when
a
I
little?
play Journey, oh my god, oh,
Completely forgot about
maybe not
Journey,
physical
but that's
tears,
an
but
amazing
emotional
game.
tears.
what's that?
Emotional tears. maybe
Tears
not
in
like
your
actual
heart.
ones.
Yeah, but at the live event, it was so intense. It's just like,
What do you
whoa.
when you say live event? What do you mean?
Oh my gosh, I got
Magfest?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So at MagFest, there was this, which is the music and
Magfest.
gaming festival to Maryland. I went it's like I don't know, about a month ago or
Good
something.
combination.
That's cool.
It's
man.
cool. It's great. It's basically game music. Con is it's more about music than the games, but it's definitely
It's appreciating the music of games.
yes. But there was an event called Journey Live where Austin Wintory, the guy who composed the music for the game, had this live orchestra on stage, and there was a big screen above them with someone playing the game live, the game Journey, and they're sitting over there, with their monitor playing the game, and the orchestra has to score the game based on cues from the conductor. Mm-hmm. And so he'll have a hand signal for picking up this item or that kind of stuff. It's amazing. It was the most insane thing I've ever seen.
And that is a great example of the soundtrack making a game. Because
Yeah.
if the soundtrack sucked, that would have brought that game down. I mean, it was a great game. It
Sure.
never would have been a bad game, but that
Right.
would have taken it. It wouldn't have been such a
It
perfect
brought
thing.
it to the next level,
Yeah,
and now it's a legendary title.
as soundtracks so often do.
Yeah.
I've got a good one. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
That's a great one. Sure.
It's a
Why not?
licensed
Fantastic
soundtrack,
soundtrack.
sure.
There's some CKY on there, I
Offspring.
think.
Offspring and stuff.
See, I feel like we're having a
What
different
Offspring song was in there?
conversation if it's original soundtrack versus,
yeah,
any
probably.
like
soundtrack.
imported.
But
Soundtrack's a
I
soundtrack.
like. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, it's a good collection, and it fits that game perfectly.
It's a good mixtape.
It's a representation of that.
It's
3
literally
was my
a
favorite
mixtape.
one, I think.
That's
Out of
so
all of
true.
the Tony Hawks, I think either 3 or Underground 2 was my favorite.
Mine
One
was
of those two.
5. 5 was damn good.
5 was your favorite Tony
Yeah.
Hawk game.
Yeah, because I just kept enjoying all the tears of the people who bought it. That was
Sure.
fun.
Yeah,
It was a bad
understand.
game.
What?
They took
The
every-
man who tried to make me buy it for $60 is
took-
telling me it's bad.
They took everything
can't believe
like
that
you
game was
wanted and like
$60.
melted.
He told me it's a great game. They're wrong.
That's
What do
fantastic.
the
reviewers
aliens
What
cloning
do
the Marines
critics
of this
say?
generation.
Pay $60. Trust me. Try to drag me down to the Call of Duty world.
Game of the year, man. For sure.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
I think that about wraps it up. That's about it. Timer's up.
Pretty much.
Oh no.
But
Oh.
make sure to subscribe
Oh.
and check out Rami's channel. I'll put
Yes.
that in the description.
Please.
We're gonna put it in an annotated box
do
on
it.
his head.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to check out mopcast.com. Check out the other podcasts. If you're listening to the audio, go to youtube.com/memorycardradio and watch the video. Watch both. You need both.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
No.
I feel like we should do the
don't
Young
do
Turks
that.
thing
That's
where-
stupid.
I like saying
Bye-bye.
it as a parody.
Young Turks?
Yeah, like they did. The Young Turks did. Bye-bye.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
I don't
Yeah,
want to do that.
youtube.com/timepsych. Subscribe. Vimeo.com/Rami Time.
Vimeo.
Just Rami Time.
Love it.
He has,
Twitter.
He has similar sensibilities, though.
Don't forget to go on MySpace.
I think our audience could totally. Like,
MySpace, SoundCloud.
You know
SoundCloud.
what?
Whatever you
Lately,
wanna-
lately I've been using
SoundCloud?
Twitter for using like context. I give people my Twitter. It has all my YouTube
Oh,
everything
Twitter.
on it.
If you
Just-
follow
here's my
me on
has
Twitter,
everything else on
unfollow
it.
me.
There you
I'll
go.
put our Twitters on the screen.
I don't use it anymore. Twitter's dead.
I'm a blog and I'll call on Twitter.
You're not a tweeter?
Not anymore.
You don't tweet?
He has a Twitter, but
I
he doesn't
have it.
tweet.
I just not anymore. I used to.
You
He's
should.
one of those.
You
You're
should.
good for
Ever
it.
since they
like it.
changed the order of the things, I hate Twitter.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
like
it's
how they got rid of the
confusing.
backgrounds.
No, not even that. I'm talking about like it's not in chronological order anymore. It's
That
your
too.
preferences, and I can't follow it, and I just hate
Rami,
it.
thanks for coming on.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me.
Cheers. Hey, Eric.
I got water somewhere.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Eric.
I did the opposite of what you wanted.
New movie coming soon, guys.
Oh,
Subscribe.
God. Oh,
You're
God,
gonna
here it
hear a
is.
lot about it.
Discongeniality
Stephen
3
King,
this
the movie.
summer.
Everything you ever wanted.
No.
Subscribe. I'm taking
Kung
over
Fu
the world.
Panda.
The
I'm the
movie.
future. I'm a Time Lord.